It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. To see what is right and not do it is the want of courage. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation, there is sure to be failure. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. It is better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of men. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. To see what is right and not to do it is want of courage. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. When you know a thing, to hold that you know it. And when you do not know a thing, to allow that you do not know it. This is knowledge. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The cautious seldom err. If we don't know life, how can we know death? The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. The object of the superior man is truth. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The firm, the enduring, the simple, and the modest are near to virtue. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. Reviewing what you have learned and learning anew, you are fit to be a teacher. The superior man acts before he speaks, and afterwards speaks according to his actions. A gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. The superior man makes the difficulty to be overcome his first interest. Success only comes later. When anger rises, think of the consequences. A superior man is distressed by his want of ability. He who works for the cause of others secures his own. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Learning without thought is labor lost. A man of wisdom delights in water. The man who asks may be a fool for 5 minutes, but the man who does not ask remains a fool forever.